Hello everyone and welcome back to Starfield. In the last session we have been continuing down the old main quest line, getting more of the artifacts. Did Andreja say she had something to say to us?
So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much.
It all seems to add up.
Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. We must take the word of a murderer and follow him into the unity? What if it does nothing the Starborn have claimed?
Well, then we probably die, but I believe him. Yeah, I believe him.
I wish I could share in that belief. Truly, I do. But I cannot.
I really want to see this through and I need your support.
Of course I want to support all of Constellation, you included. But it is so much to consider. Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are and what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
I understand what you're saying, but I have to see this through.
Yes, I know. I can see it in your eyes. For your sake, I will try not to imagine the worst. Focus on the positives instead. But you must understand that I do not find this easy.
I understand.
We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Okie dokie. Internal bleeding? What? I've got internal bleeding? Poisoning severe. Oh. Well, that's not good. It's a fucking yellow triangle with 3 lines. Do I have anything to cure that? Aha. Fun. Right. Now, is this the planet that we need to be at? What are we doing here? Investigate the research station. Oh yes, we're on the moon. Right. Right. Let's go see what is hibbity-hobbity happening. Oh, I love the low gravity. Low gravity on the moon? That's insane. Who would have thought it? Boing, 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 boing. Alright, how are we getting in then? How are we getting in then? If the doors, they do be lockethed. This is open. Am I being dumb? How am I supposed to get in here? I can't just pick it. Moon base key. Is there a moon base key just like lying around somewhere that I'm supposed to find? Or like what's up? Is there a secret entrance that I'm not seeing? Wait, did this just open? Wait, I do have a moon base key. Oh. I guess I was given it. I don't remember. I see, I see. Well, thank God for that. I was indeed being stupid. Or I guess having a memory issue. Probably a better description. 85 whole credits. You're so generous. Boop. I want to remind the research team that Voltaire is a highly proprietary supercomputer that is currently being contracted exclusively for use in Project Prism. It is not meant for your own personal projects. Yes, it's amusing to see just how many decimal points of pi it can calculate, how many bits of encryption it can brute force, or whether you can simulate table tennis with a perfect aerodynamic simulation, but there will be time for that later. For now, I need everyone concentrating on hitting our deadline. We're developing exciting new aerospace technology with our partner and client. That should be more than enough to keep anyone from being bored. We're happy to announce that the first test of Project Prism will be held today. I would like everyone to suit up and join us on the roof at 9. Sync all watches to EDT. Our partner will also be on the radio for launch. We'll be recording the event, so be on your best behavior. Okay.
It seemed that the occupants left in a hurry.
Don't think it went well.
Hopefully for no reason we need to be concerned about.
Okay, fucking Little Miss Obvious foreshadowing. Oh boy, I sure hope this isn't anything for us to worry about. Bonk.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
Huh. Go to NASA. Man said go to NASA. Okay. I'll do that. Sure thing. I will go the fuck to NASA. I should probably change my ship back now, right? To the Star Eagle. Yes. How do I actually, like, make this my current ship? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Why isn't it just A? Why isn't it just go into your garage of ships here, tab to the one you want, and click A? Why is it not that simple? These are people assigned to my ship. Just let me pick my ship, game. Why is this a fucking issue? Why is it not as simple as just going into your inventory and choosing the ship you want? That'd be far too fucking simple and well thought out for this game, I suppose. God, it's depressing. Well, that's pretty sick. That is pretty fucking sick. Heavy, heavy, heavy gravity on
this were
Jupiter.
once absolutely essential to ensuring our survival. And now here they are, buried and forgotten.
Oh wait, is this Jupiter? I think they said it was Jupiter, didn't they? Oh no, we're on Earth. Oh. I thought... Why is the gravity so fucking heavy here then? I know obviously it's a NASA launch tower, but I could have sworn they said... I assumed it was from a future time when they'd set up a launch tower on Jupiter or something. Because I could have sworn they said that they were on Jupiter in the recording, but I guess I misheard.
Perhaps an elevator will allow us to access what lies beneath all this dust.
I guess it's not... I guess the gravity's not as heavy as I thought. Jupiter's gravity is like giga strong. I guess I'd just been bouncing around the moon so fast that it felt, in comparison, it felt like this was crazy fucking high gravity, but it's not really. Fuck me. Oh, thank God. I didn't notice there was a crack in the floor. Power required. Well, fuck me. It says I can just like fall through the top or anything, can I? No.
Hopefully these low temperatures do not interfere with our electronics.
Yay, I'm good at the game. I'm so good. I'm so good. Gonna go ahead and bring out my gun.
Whoever once used this room probably never could have imagined all that has happened since it was built.
Launch procedures. Check shit. Don't fuck it up. Delivery from Mars.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars? Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handlers, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in material science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab. Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Good banter. Love it when the periodic table gets thrown out the window. Find info on the Martian sample. Well, I guess we're going down.
It would seem there is more here to explore, shall we?
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
I mean, with what we know about the Starborn, like, unless they're going to introduce time travel or something and he's come back from the future to tell himself, it's probably more likely that, like, a version of him went through the Unity and came to tell another version of him about a discovery they'd made or something. And then he gets to make it earlier in his life or something like that? I don't know.
Looks like early testing for planetary habitat.
Because otherwise, how would he... Assuming that she's right, and it does seem like he knows what's going to work before they do it. Assuming that she is correct in that assessment, then, you know, the only way he'd know that something impossible is going to work before trying it is if it had been tried before. Right?
I must not have been kind to it.
You got me, game. I'm curious. I'm curious. Fucking power, fucking required. Do we have any power blocks here? Or wait, does that just work? Oh. I thought I needed to find another power block. Well, very kind, thank you. We be going deep. There's a lot I could be exploring here, it feels like, but I just don't really want to. I just want to find out what's going on. And then leave before it kills us, probably. Is this a power block one? This is a power block one. Are there any power blocks around here? There's got to be somewhere, right? On the shelf, maybe? Oh, power block. Wherefore art thou, power block? Ah. Wop, 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 wop. This is very creepy, just like how abandoned it all is, and I can't tell if this is just going to be creepy or if something's going to start attacking us. And it's going to go from creepy to actually scary. Well, okay, it's just robots.
Come, meet your death.
They take a lot of fucking bullets, apparently.
Again, we are triumphant.
How many times do I need to do the old? Oh man, so many times. So many times. I have 3 skill points now. Succeed in 10 speech challenges? I doubt there's 10 left in the game. I feel like there's probably not 10 left in the game.
Do you think Vasco would see his likeness in this model?
Oh. Oh, fuck off. I can't be asked to do that minigame anymore. Hey. Power activated. Oh my god, just let me open the door. Does that mean I can flip a switch here and... Yes it do. Yes it do. Is that a door? Do I care about anything in here? Getting the no vibes. Getting the vibes of no, I do not.
The scope of this facility is massive. I wonder how many knew how big it really was.
Yeah, this place do be large. Check all badges before allowing access. Yes, even the generals. No phones or recording devices. Any written materials if you checked on exit.
Project log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space. Somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner. Someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds, pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us. It's all going to be possible.
I see, I see. Okay, this was them discovering faster than light travel. Warp jumping.
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I watched the gravjite tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all the side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Wonder what went wrong then. It sounds like this is building up to something going wrong, right?
Find the artifact, if it is here. We should not give up now.
Oh wait, is it an artifact that's here? Is that what they found that allowed them to develop faster than light travel? I didn't make that connection. I thought we were just here for something. I don't know. I don't remember why we were sent here. But I guess it was to find an artifact, and that's what they discovered to allow them to develop the tech then. I guess that makes sense. How do we get into there? There it is. Ah. In here? Wait, no, this is where I came from. God damn it. That's unfortunate.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Why did someone die there? Wait, this is where we just were as well! Oh my goodness. How do I get up to there? I don't understand. Somehow there is a way to get in that fucking room. But I can't fucking see a way in. Maybe? Mayhaps? Oh my goodness, fucking lockpicking. Fine, I'll do this one, because it might be the actual one. I don't know. No, that doesn't work. That does not look like it's gonna work. That works. Doesn't necessarily mean it's right, but could be. Does that work? Oh, thank God. Sure. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Oh, this is old Vicky boy. Very unfortunate, my guy. What does this button do? Oh, release the artifact. Great. Well, before we do that, please be careful when running power through the prototype. Yep.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
So this is quite a while later, it sounds like. Wait, how much was this? So this is the same year. There's 3 of the same year, and then there's another one that's 11 years later. To Judith Victor Lan. As requested, the astrophysics research team has done a full analysis of the data you provided. The measurements of the Earth's magnetosphere show clear signs of fluctuation, often in correlation to the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the Moon. These gravity waves seem to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by the Earth's inner core, and may be affecting the core itself given the proximity to the source. The data indicates the change rate is increasing exponentially. This is them realizing that Earth is fucked. As our magnetosphere falters, its ability to protect us from the sun's solar wind falters. Beyond the devastating effects of solar radiation, this will lead to something more dire, the sputtering and stripping away of our atmosphere. This has happened before to Mars, the planet studied since the earliest days of space, to see into Earth's possible future. We are afraid this future may be closer than we ever thought imaginable. Some may view this data as normal. There have been historical fluctuations and polarity changes of the Earth's core, but this is orders of magnitude greater. We see echoes of previous generations' debates over global warming, and we want the science here to be clear. Like waves in the ocean, these gravity waves rise and eventually crash into shore, the Earth, with devastating consequences. So they actually fucked the Earth themselves then, because it was in correlation to the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes from the Moon. And the gravity spikes from the Moon are them performing these gravitational tests with the artifact. So they kind of directly caused the death of Earth.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data
Yeah,
coming
this is
back from the
confirming it.
satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the Moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
So why is Victor dead right under my feet right now? 2160, 11 years later.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself.
I was right.
He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Cool. And then he killed himself, I guess, out of guilt. He's changed his mind after all these years.
The artifacts, grav drives, our very existence here in the settled systems. How did we not see it before now?
Very cool. Very, very cool. I think this might be my favorite mission in the whole game. I thought that was written really well. The explanation for it all comes together, it makes sense. That was really good. That was really, really good. I liked learning about that a lot. Boop.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found.
Oh, yeah?
It looks like other Starborn got here before us.
Oh.
So, you might have company.
Well, here goes nothing then.